Joining us now on the WashU Sports Network is senior men's cross country, indoor and outdoor track and field student athlete Marco Quaroni. Marco, how are we doing today?
Doing well. It's a pleasure to be here.
Marco, it's great to see you. You were recognized as one of our 5 student athletes that was honored at our 34th Annual Scholar Champion Awards celebration a few weeks back under our Department of Athletics mission of building community. Marco, talk to me about the importance of building community within the men's cross country and track and field teams during your 4 years at WashU.
Yeah, absolutely. First off, I just want to express my gratitude for being recognized for this. To see all my peers that I look up to, also kind of being recognized as one of them is such an honor. As for community, it's something that Coach Stiles drills into us from day one almost. We have this motto on the cross country and track teams of 2 team and 1 family. And this mindset really is pervasive throughout the entire community that happens within the cross country and track teams. And it physically means, there's a men's team, there's a women's team. We are 2 teams, but we come together and we become one family kind of when we compete. And this is also measured whenever we almost score meets, we almost try to see how we score as a combined family. And having that family mindset within a group has been an incredible experience. It's definitely pervaded all of my WashU experience as well. And it extends beyond just the cross-country course and beyond the track, where we have nightly BD dinners as a whole team. We put together like 6-7 tables. And this is just a kind of family-style meal that we do every single night. And we take classes together, we study together, we have all the bus rides together. It's been that true family feeling as a team, and that's been something that's been really special in my WashU experience.
Marco, talk to me a little bit about giving back. It's something that's been really important to you. I've had the opportunity to work with you the last 2 to 3 years, most noticeably in your photography. So your first couple of years, you were the photographer for cross country and track and field, and you worked very closely with Kevin Steiner. Then we recruited you to come on board to work in our communications office. Can you just talk to me, just walk me through about how your love for photography has started? Because Marco, just being totally honest, you are as good as we've had as a photographer, and very thankful that we had an opportunity for you to photography our sports teams.
Yeah, well, I so appreciate the opportunity. I guess my love of photography really started in high school. I remember I picked up my mom's old film camera my freshman year, and I took an introductory black and white photography course, and something about taking photos and being able to develop them and have them kind of come to life right in front of your eyes was a pretty kind of magical moment for me. I think that kind of stuck with me, and throughout high school I did kind of the gamut of just photography things. I shot for the yearbook, I did our newspaper, I got to shoot all of our athletics. I ran a club for 3 years that kind of documented our student body's individuality and expression through their fashion choices. And I think that idea of photographing a community really stuck with me. I got in the habit of carrying around a camera for 3-4 years every single day. And I think freshman year coming into WashU, I kind of wanted to continue that. I remember taking out my camera after one of my first cross country races and said to myself, I have a bunch of time now. I finished my race. It's all done and dusted. Might as well take some pictures of our women competing. So I did that. I connected with our assistant coach, Kelly Blake, who ran the social media, and she was really appreciative of the work. And kind of one thing led to the next. I remember her recommending me to y'all's team and to work with y'all. And then since then, it's been just an absolute tirade. I mean, I feel so lucky that we've been able to expand the program. Being able to not only shoot cross country and track and field, but also all sports, being able to recruit on other student athletes like myself who are creatively minded and really want to be able to drive a lot of production for the athletic department has been incredibly special. So getting to see that kind of transition through the past 4 years here, and then seeing my love of photography as it's moved from that first film camera all the way to now, it's been something that's been really memorable, and I want to be able to take it with me kind of beyond WashU as well.
Marco, video and photography has grown so much in the past, 5 to 6 years, even during your time at WashU. And I think what kind of makes photography and video so special is so many of our student athletes live, thousands of miles away, and their parents aren't able to be at every cross country meet or every track meet. And this is that small way of letting our fans and our families and our alums into all of our programs.
Yeah, absolutely. And I get a lot of parents and people who come up to me if I'm traveling to meets or if I'm traveling beyond and saying, "You're that kid, like I see your photos." And that's one of the biggest compliments that I think I could ever get, is just saying like I helped document something that's really memorable and something that's really special. The student athlete experience, we all play games that are kind of these moments in time, but having something to be able to take from that is, I think, really special and really gratifying.
So we've talked a little about this, Marco, but when you look back at your 4 years, obviously graduating this week, what has made your student athlete experience so special?
I think it really comes down to two things. The first is probably the ability to do it all. WashU, the D3 experience, really has allowed me to do so many other things outside of just athletics. I've been able to be a head TA in the classroom. I've been able to be a part of different clubs. I've been able to work, obviously, for y'all, work part-time internships during the school year, even focus on my kind of work after college. Getting that full student experience as well, getting to go to one of the best business schools in the nation, one of the best schools in the nation, has been incredible. All while being an athlete. I think that's really special and being at the highest level. I think the second thing for me is kind of how the Bears family continues after college. I know that Anthony Asma always says, we have 4 years to the next 40. This 4 years here will really set us up well for this next 40 years of adventure. And there's also that idea that once a Bear, always a Bear. That's one of my favorite phrases. And I see that being so true. I remember even before college, I got to run with a few alums that I would never have known were on the cross country team, but they reached out and they said, "Hey, we want to run with you." They're from class of 07, 2011. I still stay in contact with them. I remember after nationals this year, we were running around cheering in the cold, in the rain. And I was kind of hit with this wave of emotion of realizing that this is one of my last times to be able to put on the WashU uniform in the cross country setting. And I was walking back to the finish line to congratulate our women's team, and an alum came up to me. His name is Quinn, and he kind of embraced me in this incredible way to say, like, congratulations, like, not only on becoming an All-American, not only on the team, but like, congratulations for the 4 years here. And he officially welcomed me as like an ambassador to this alumni pool that I had no idea how big and how wide it spanned. So I see that like the Bear community extends well beyond these 4 years. I know that for sure within the cross country team, any city, any place I go to, there's going to be a bunch of people that know who I am, a bunch of people who want to reach out. I want to be able to add to that in the future. I know that also exists for the entire Bears community. This athletic group is incredibly tight knit, and to be a part of that and really have this 4-year experience affect the rest of my life has been incredible. I've gained almost a whole separate family with thousands of people maybe in part of it. So I'm incredibly grateful for that.
So tell our fans what's next for Marco. Hopefully some photography in your future.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I am. I'm trying to plan a little bit of a road trip right now. We'll see if things open up, but I'll be at least taking my camera on that. So hopefully for the summer. But beyond the summer, I'm planning on returning to work for Anheuser-Busch within the Global Management Training Program. It's a 8-month rotational program that will show us all the different business units of the company. It's supposed to be traveling. We'll see. But it felt like a great place to me for continuing my work after interning this last summer. And I also worked part-time this spring with them. It's just a wonderful place where I can find a lot of different levels to be able to work at, challenge myself, almost compete. And I will definitely be wanting to bring some photography into that workspace in the future. So I'm excited to explore a little bit and see kind of where I land after that.
Well, Marco, I'm very excited. One, that you have a job moving forward. I know that's a big accomplishment for you and your family, but also that hopefully we'll see Marco and his camera floating around maybe some WashU events in the fall. That would be great.
Absolutely. I'll be in St. Louis. So whenever I'm here, I'll let you know. Okay.
Well, Marco, just want to say congratulations on an outstanding 4 years on the track. and also off the track in the classroom, and for all your exceptional work as our photographer for the athletic department. We thank you very much for everything that you've done, and we wish you nothing but the best moving forward.
I appreciate it all. And I guess to end it off, go Bears.